What's up, family? It's hot today in my city. It's 10 o'clock and it's hot. I wanted to talk to y'all about personal magnetism and law of attraction, because our own personal magnetism is what attracts things to us, what attracts people to us. I did a video a long time ago about twin flames and twin flame relationships and what that meant, and how you can prepare yourself and open yourself up to your twin flame coming into your life, which the legend goes that at birth we all were split into the ether, a divine feminine part of ourselves and divine masculine part of ourselves. Generally, divine masculine and divine feminine doesn't necessarily have anything to do with gender, because we all possess masculine qualities and feminine qualities. But the legend goes that our souls were split in the ether, and so when we arrived on this earth, a part of our mission was to and is to become so evolutionary and in our consciousness that we then attract our other side of ourselves. I don't want to say other half because we're whole, but there is this element that you have a twin out here, and our entire lives is around reconnecting with that twin and coming back into union with that twin. And so most times it's in a romantic sense, like you hear people say soulmate, but anybody can be our soulmate. Your friends can be your soulmate, your family can be your soulmate, somebody you meet off the street can be your soulmate. Your soulmate can be anybody. The true purpose of a twin flame relationship is to make you your best self. It is to push you to a point of evolution in your consciousness, that this may be the last time you return to this earth, right? Because even in death, we don't understand yet, because we have been taught lies about everything basically, and death is no different. But death is a very natural occurrence, physical death, right? But not only physical death, we go through death of emotions, we go through death of the spirit, which is called a dark night of the soul. We go through these transitions and these transformations, and that's what death is. Death, on its most simplest terms, is just a transition. It's just from a change. It's just from one state of being to the next state of being. In physical death, we look at it like, okay, this person is gone, right? But that person had a consciousness, right? And when their physical body departs from that consciousness continues on. That consciousness does not die, because that consciousness is energy. And so that energy will just keep moving and keep cycling on, right? Because that's what energy does. Energy doesn't die. So that's why we can still call on our ancestors. You know, that's why you can still talk to your loved ones who have since passed. It's because they're essentially still around. Their consciousness is still around. Their physical likeness is not around anymore. But they chose that body, you know, because we choose our bodies because we come here with a specific mission. And so we kind of pick out the sort of experiences that we need to have in order to evolve ourselves to this higher place of consciousness. And we manifest. So we even manifested this existence that we're in. We manifested this life that we have. We manifested our humanness. And so I was looking at my puppy, And I was like, oh, she's gonna come back as a human, because she's very intelligent. She wants to be like on our level, so to speak, you know. So like, she loves attention, and she loves to be cuddled, and she loves to be, you know, held. Like, she does all of these sort of human things. And I was like, she's gonna manifest back as a human. And so when you think about our entire world, you know, from the grass and the trees, nature, like, nothing tells the grass and the trees to grow, right? Like, it just grows as long as the environment is supportive of its growth, that is going to rain, you know, that is going to be sunshine, then that plant, that grass, that tree is going to grow. And so we are the same way. As long as there is support around us to grow, that water might be in a form of love, right? Or the rain might be in a form of love. That sunshine might be in the form of, you know, just that extra encouragement that we all need sometimes. And that's what keeps us growing. That's what keeps our consciousness growing. But, you know, developing personal magnetism is an inside job, because happiness is an inside job, and our evolution, conscious evolution, is an inside job. So we tend to look outside for this growth, and we think that, you know, we always kind of put the blame game on people, like, oh, well, they did this to me, or they said this to me, or whatever. And it's like, that don't matter. It was a part of your journey, and it was a part of your story, because it's a part of your growth. And so the sooner that you accept that these experiences, that nobody technically is like out to get you per se, right? Like, you manifested these lessons into your life because your consciousness wants to grow. And so because your consciousness wants to grow, you attract these situations and experiences into your life that ultimately help you grow. I mean, think about all of the experiences that you may have had in your life, and think about the amount of growth that came out of that experience, you know. So we all subconsciously do it. We don't even realize that that's what we're doing, because nobody talks to us about it. Nobody tells us that that's how it go. But we manifest all of these things into our lives. So if you say, hey, I want a new house, you know, or whatever, then your personal magnetism will start to attract the situations, experiences, people that you need to be able to achieve that goal, right? But you got to be open to it, and you got to say yes more times than you say no, because there can be things that come in your life, and you be like, nope, I ain't asked for that. Nope, that's not what I said. But that's actually the stepping stone to getting you to what you did say that you wanted, you know. And so you have to remain open, and that's why you have to trust your intuition, and you have to trust your heart, because it takes our mind some time to catch up to what our heart already knows. Like, our heart is our intuition, it's our gut. So our heart has already made this decision. Our heart, like, this what we gonna do, that's where I'm at with it. But it takes our mind some time to be like, oh, okay, heart, I'm gonna go with you, right? Because then we tend to overthink things, and we're like, oh, it's not supposed to happen like this, it's not supposed to happen like that. But the truth is, you can have whatever you want. You can have whatever it is that you want. You may get it in a way that you didn't have any control over. And so, but that's not your job to have control over it. Your job is to just put that out there, to be able to manifest it, and then just let it, you know, go, right? Let it flow freely, you know, not holding yourself back in any way. So I'm gonna do another video when I talk about more about twin flames, because I did like a really long video about it. But that's basically, you know, what I wanted to say.